Hey Internet, it's RJ. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning into this show today. Now today is Sunday, so you know what that means. We're going around the net with all the news you can use in the week that was in credit and finance. So on the docket for today, we will touch in on Amazon Prime Day and some potential strategies. We have a minor update to a Citi card that is kind of disappointing in an I gotcha moment, so we can laugh about that. We have Marriott making some changes to their Suite Night Awards, and of course we will close with a new acquisition between Robinhood and everyone's favorite solid steel credit card X1. So of course, if that sounds interesting to you, then go ahead, press the subscribe button, and let's get to work. Now, batting leadoff, not so much news, more of a PSA strategy opportunity, I guess you could call it. Amazon Prime Day, we all know it by now. It's Amazon's yearly, buy stuff in between Christmas, right? They put it in the middle of the year to just drum up sales, right? It's a holiday, I guess, like Christmas in July. Well, anyways, that is coming up July 11th and 12th. So, the only reason I mention it is because the Chase Q2 categories are ending. This is the last week for them. The category, one of them is Amazon. So if you're looking into Prime Day to try to score some deals, sometimes they put out, early teasers of what they might have, so you can check that out. If there's something that catches your eye, it could be advantageous to lock in your 5X on your Freedom cards if you still have some spend left. So lock in that 5% by Amazon reloads. I wouldn't reload an obscene amount all at once because they will lock your account. Ask me how I know, but doing a few $100 here and there at a time should be plenty fine, or even you could buy Amazon gift cards and send them to yourself if you wanted to. So you could do a little bit of strategy there. Additionally, Amazon does usually offer a promotional offer for their Prime credit card that gives you just a straight $200 Amazon credit, basically an Amazon gift card just for being approved. I always kick the tires on this. Am I going to do it? Am I not going to do it? I do want the card at some point. Might do it this year. I've also seen folks say they've actually signed up for that free Amazon Prime trial that you get, and then applied for the card, gotten the $200, and then of course the card will default to the regular version of it, so not the Prime Visa, the regular Visa after that trial run ends if you don't want to pay for Prime, or you can still share Prime within a household, so there just might not be a need for you and a player two, or even a family member, what have you, to both have Prime. So that's also an option there. So just something to consider as we get ready for our makeshift summer holiday, I guess, Christmas in July, so to speak. Basically them just saying, hey, it's not Christmas yet, but we want you to spend money. So anyways, there is that. Let me know down below what you have your eye on for Prime Day, or do you think I should just get the card and just suck it up and get the card and stop having to buy so many Amazon gift cards? Love to get your thoughts. It might help me make the decision. So with that, we now move to Citi, who had a minor update for the Citi Diamond Preferred card. So we'll go through it, but this is really just more so you can laugh at me if you want. So the Diamond Preferred, this is not a card that we talk about quite a bit. This is kind of like one of their low APR balance transfer cards. So they've got an enhanced offers platform. So basically it's like their My Deals section. So probably not nearly as good as like Amex offers or even Chase offers, but there's some deals that you can get. They're bringing some enhancements there. It'll probably extend to all the cards. There's an update savings spotlight feature, so it's going to help you go through their mobile app. You can actually track, towards saving goals and things like that. And then there's new modern card art. So there you have, there's a new card art on the screen. I do think the design looks nice. We won't spend a ton of time here. The funny part is, though, because we never talk about this card. So when I saw it, the brand new card, and it says Diamond Preferred, I was like, oh my gosh, is this one of their new cards? Did they not go with the Strata name? Because Diamond Preferred sounds like a good name, which is why they do it. So they totally got me on it. I thought we had a new Citi card. When I looked at it, I was quite disappointed. So overall, minor updates for those. If you're an existing card holder and you want the new card design, you can probably go through the secured portal. They haven't even updated the card art at time of taping on their website, so I'd probably hold until you see the update there if you really want the updated card art. But other than that, not too much to write home about. We're still waiting for the Strata cards to hopefully come out soon. So if they fooled you, let me know, or you can just laugh at me. I'm supposed to be a professional, but here we are. So anyways, moving on with a real update. We have Marriott changing some of their Suite Night Awards. Now these aren't the reward certificates that you see on the credit card. These are kind of like if you hit a certain status in Marriott, you can choose your own award type deals. They have a bunch of different options. Well, basically Marriott's saying, hey, no surprise, Suite Night Awards are some of the more popular awards that people choose from us. So we're making some minor adjustments to them. So let's go through this in case you want to upgrade your hotel room anytime soon. So overall, we have a few here. So This is coming from View from the Wing. So hotels will be paid more by Marriott, first of all, which is helpful. Remember, it's kind of like a franchise type deal, I think. So, if you do the Suite Night Awards, they'll compensate them a little bit more for them. More room options will be available, which is always nice. They always in debate, are they leaving them for paid customers or offering them award customers? More brands will participate, so you can see a list of the brands there. So remember, we're adding, Ritz-Carlton, Aloft, Element. I won't go through all of them, but they're adding a lot of brands. And of course, they've always been playing around with offering these upgrades at checkout. I think Hilton's done this as well. Just kind of, hey, instead of having to get a Suite Night Award, we can just offer this to you in the app and kind of sell it to you, sell more of them to you. So, I don't know how that's necessarily going to go with the pricing of the upgrade would be, but they're going to play around with that more as well. So it's kind of up for discussion. So those are overall your Suite Night changes. Again, I don't think this is too big of a deal. We'll kind of have to see how it plays out. And again, with these, it's always really dependent on where you're staying, right? Courtyard, good luck, right? I don't think they may classify something as a suite, but it's a Courtyard. That's their business hotel. So really, we're going to have to pay attention to what the higher end properties do, the destination places, to see how it actually plays out. But if you do frequent the suites or have an upgrade, let us know. It will also be nice to see this maybe trickle down to some of the credit cards potentially, but I don't think they're going to do that because a lot of, the Marriott refresh wasn't really that good. It actually made like the Amex Business Marriott, I think, their best card in my opinion. There's an argument to me made for the Brilliant version as well for those hardcore Marriott folks out there, but overall, not too much there on the credit card front. So those are the upgrades to their Suite Night Awards. Now, there was one interesting story that came through kind of later in the week. That Robinhood, so everyone's favorite brokerage app that, kind of really started the push or made us take seriously the push for, like no fee trading. They actually acquired, or are going to, in process of acquiring, I should say, X1. So X1 is the metal credit card that got famous for, they really embraced it, and they have the drop test basically on their website, which I do respect, right? So the story is Robinhood is now going to acquire the X1 card for about $95 million. This is going to be an all-cash deal, set to close somewhere in Q3. So, just got announced. So probably towards the end of Q3 if they can get everything ironed out. Now, the founders of X1, the co-founders of X1s, they will actually head up the new credit card division of Robinhood. And of course, we have a full review on the X1 card video that I can link down below for. It's also in the blog post as well. And this news came to us by multiple outlets, but TechCrunch got it first. So overall, I do think this is interesting, probably the most interesting story of the day. There are two arguments for the X1 card. On one hand, it's always good to have cards that are kind of pioneering, being slightly more risky in the sense that, we're doing alternative, forms of approval that aren't so dependent on credit score, right? That can definitely help out a lot of people, but it was definitely a way overhyped card for sure when it came out. They were also in process of making a travel version as well. I think it would have like a $95 annual fee or something, which I didn't think it was too bad. I just don't think it's come out yet, so I don't know what the plans on that are. So really, it's not overly surprising, I guess, because I always thought that Robinhood would go this route. We've seen M1 do with the M1 Finance card, which ties in very heavily to their paid service. And while, again, that card's not for many people, I do think it's a good card if you're in their ecosystem, which is kind of the point of these cards. So, would Robinhood keep X1 as a brand and then use the X1 brain trust to make a Robinhood-focused card, or is it just, hey, we're Robinhood and we also offer you a credit card? I would imagine they'll probably try to tie in some cross-sell in between the card and the brokerage like an M1 Finance did. Again, I think the M1 Finance did a good job, where originally, basically, if you owned, portions, you owned any stock slice or a fractional share of certain companies, you got increased multipliers. I thought that was a decent implementation of it, and with all the increased, brokerage, everyone asking you if you want 18 free stocks of, nothing, Crest toothpaste company or whatever on, Webull and Moo. I assume there's still plenty of competition in the brokerage space, so that would make a lot of sense. But overall, it made a lot of sense to expand into credit cards. So if you are an X1 card holder, let us know, what would you like to see them change? If anything, would you want another partner card to come out over this if you're a hardcore Robinhood user? They also have, of course, the cash management side of the business as well. So there's definitely some tie-ins that could be had. I could almost see with the cash management, maybe they go, no one's ever really gone preferred rewards besides Bank of America. Like how much money you have with us dictates how much rewards you get on your credit cards. And between having investments and having cash management, maybe that could be their play actually to increase it. And then it would be a little bit easier because you don't have to own specific holdings of companies. That could be a potential angle to look at. Maybe they should go that route. Maybe they should just call me. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, guys, that has been the news for this week. So, of course, if you like this one, drop me a thumbs up down below. If you found it particularly interesting, consider subscribing to the channel. So we're posting content just like this every single week. And, of course, right back here every Sunday with all the news you can use in the week that was in credit and finance. And if that's not enough for you, you can follow us every single day over on profitablecontent.com, where we have the latest news stories, credit card offers, and bank bonuses. Something for everyone. That's why we call it profitable content. You're sure to make $1 if you go over there. Anyways, guys, give me all your thoughts down below on these news stories, as well as what else have you seen going on this week. Love to get your thoughts on all of it. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you very soon this week.